My Easter story goes like this. My parents divorced when I was 2, and that's probably where my story begins. It became a constant back and forth of parents yelling, custody agreements, and me crying by the end of the night. When I graduated high school, I thought this somewhat petty family rift would subside and my parents would finally reconcile. That day never came. But then I found myself at Xavier. Over 2,000 miles away from home, I became lost. I had culture shock. Cincinnati's a little different than the Pacific Northwest. I felt I was losing the only semblance of identity I had gained through high school. It didn't help that choosing friends almost seemed as divisive as riding the bus in the 1950s. Do I hang out with all the awesome people I met during smooth transitions? How close can I be with my roommates and who they hang out with? Is there some common ground I can find? All these questions swirled around, and just when I thought I was figuring things out, I got a call that my dad had passed away. That was my low point. I was suffering through the heartache of losing my father, pondering if Xavier was really the right place for me, trying to discover who I was. But when I returned to Xavier, I was different. I found community in places I couldn't before. I put myself in places I could develop my faith and identity. In a way, the old me was transformed through the suffering and had been reborn and restored, vibrant as ever. That's the Easter story for me. One of suffering, yes, but more importantly, a tale of rebirth and restoration. So this Easter, if you feel too much is happening in your life, take a step back and allow your suffering to be transformed. This Easter, you will be born anew.